Yeah, so like, is the whole point just get the moons and move on to the next like part of the plot?
That's kind of how I'm playing it. I know that there are 1,000 moons in this game. We will not be getting all 1,000 because I'm not doing that.
No way.
I'm old and don't have time for that anymore. Like I was talking about earlier, I woke up and my neck hurt this morning. It was wild.
Yeah, no, you know what's funny? I can't wait. I actually really look forward to getting to the age where I like make like father sounds when I need to stand up, where it's like. Like
So I just started. I just started doing that. I'll get up and I'll just go. And I'm just like, what is going on? I
honestly can't wait for that age. I think that's like.
Well,
I don't know.
Then
it's
you got
probably
2
not
years,
fun,
buddy.
From the perspective of you're just an old person now, but for your ability to not give a shit about anything, I think that's gonna be great.
Thank you. Okay, so now I got this. Oh, that didn't give me a thing? I thought that would give me a thing. You're supposed to give me a thing, game.
What did you know what's gonna be funny? If anybody who actually like knows Mario watches any of this and be like, these guys are complete idiots, they know nothing about this game.
Of course they're gonna be like that.
They've done no research.
My research was watching my roommate play like 4 hours of this and going, this looks fun. Yeah. And then picking up the controller once and going, yo, I have too much Mario control. Like, Mario's too controllable.
Is Splatoon like just a multiplayer game, or does it have a story mode too?
Splatoon has a story, and we could definitely do the Splatoon story. I like Splatoon 1 more than I like Splatoon 2's story. I also just like Splatoon 1 more, mainly because I like the specials that are in it more than I like.
I always looked really fun.
Splatoon's great. Like, I really, really enjoy Splatoon. Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Have you
over
been
here.
Down there?
No, I gotta go over here-ish. Got it. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But, I can take this over there. Okay, got it. But yeah, no, Splatoon 1, had some balance problems, but I was really good at exploiting said balance problems. So then when they nerfed all the balance problems in Splatoon 2, I was like, but it's not as fun.
Yeah. I also think what's interesting about playing games as a older person, adult, I guess you would call it, is that like now that like probably like 30-ish% of my friends are married, it's almost like semi not cool to play video games anymore. Because, like, you know, you got shit to do. Like,
yeah. No, one of my friends from college.
I'm gonna wonder if, like, by the time, you know, people our age, like, have kids, like, old enough to play games, like, are they gonna play with them, or are they gonna be like, this is too weird?
See, I play Mario with my kid. Like,
yeah,
it's Mario. Like,
that's fair.
I won't play Call of Duty XXX whatever with my kid. Because I personally don't like Call of Duty, and then also like you remember, like we weren't directly exposed to Xbox Live online because we didn't have an Xbox, but like you're aware of how nasty that was.
There's some great tweets like I don't care if you're like gay, straight, Asian, black, white.
Yeah,
you're everybody's gay to a 12-year-old on Xbox Live.
It's super accurate.
Yeah, I agree. Like we missed a lot of the Xbox nonsense, which is I guess is a good thing in the long run. But like I actually like don't even really like the COD games that much. Maybe just because like either we never play them or whatever. Like I play Counter-Strike. I like that, but like COD seems very boring to me. And like it's hard. Like it definitely takes a lot of talent. Like no questions asked. But
is this the right spot, game?
I don't know.
Where did I go?
Yeah, you just got yeeted across the map.
Yeah.
Yacht, I guess, would be the past tense.
No, isn't it yoded? Yeet, yacht, yoded.
yacht, yeeted, yo,
Yo
had
did,
been
right?
yachted.
I don't know. I can barely speak English, like straight up. But
Oh, they're tanks now. Okay.
yo, Bowser has a military industrial complex.
Like, why is that tank say Raytheon on the side? Like, it's a kid's game. like, Northrop Grumman sponsors Splatoon? Like, I never knew that.
Oh man, that would be
Now that's a
really
game.
like that would be really funny. Like I would absolutely lose my mind if I was like playing Splatoon and then like Northrop Grumman is like, go check out the new like Mad 360 bomb or some shit. I'd be like, what?
It's like join Mario on his new adventure with the Tomahawk cruise missile.
Yeah, like who would not be able to handle that?
Yeah. Defending our freedoms. Oh, you can't run into them as a Goomba that hurts you. It's so stupid.
Whatever. I just gotta stack these bros up because the video game says I need to.
Oh boy, what is this? Uh-oh. Why? I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It gives me deep. It explains a lot about like Goomba mating or some shit. I don't know.
Some things need to be a mystery, man.
Okay. Oh, I can. Neat. Yo, Tank, don't shoot. Do not shoot. Tank, I told you not to shoot.
He's attracting you.
He's trying to get me.
Uh-oh. They're always trying to kill the minorities.
Are Goombas minorities? Or are you saying Mario is?
That's the question. We don't know. We don't know.
Mario's Italian, so
Maybe.
technically he's a minority, right?
But he looks Latino based on his poncho. It's actually a very great, very tastefully subtle comment on race relations in America today.
Can we talk about? Do you remember like when the George Floyd riots first started and all the Democrats took like the knee and their like Africa gear in the Senate?
It's the kente stole.
The what?
Yeah, that was like it's called the kente cloth, I think.
Okay, yeah. That is one of the like. That is still one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it didn't look great. I mean, intentions obviously right place,
Yeah.
but
No, I understand
standpoint,
what
not
they were
great.
trying to do, but at the same time, like that.
Yeah. That
I was like,
really-
could you try like doing police reform, or literally anything?
Yeah. Like I'm all for moving the racist statues, but like maybe fix the police, please.
That was the craziest part about that when people started tearing statues down. I was like, wow, like people are
like one fair, fine, but like stop giving these folk like another holiday. Just
Yeah.
change the police.
It was wild. Like last year is probably the craziest year I can remember being on this planet. That's not 9/11. And I would say last year was
it's
definitely
way
crazier than 9/11.
I mean, granted, like 9/11 was like
well, we were too young for 9/11. Like I never got
Yeah.
the true impact of it till way later.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I just remember at school, like a line, I think going out of the nurse's office because they were trying to sign out kids because the admin's office had gotten overwhelmed with kids trying to be signed out.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember what happened.
I don't remember, like, I remember playing that Cartoon Network like Samurai Jack training game, and that's literally all I did that day.
Good.
That game was great. Not
You're
too
all over the place commentary wise today.
I'm all over the place like mentally, so it's about normal. No, because like the big topic was going to be Wall Street bets, but then we talked about Wall Street bets, and now it's like, well, we got another hour, so
yeah. Because the thing about Wall Street bets is like it's like literally like it would have the timing would have been better if we had recorded this
while it was happening
4 days ago, but like it's literally been talked to death at this point.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. Maybe the person who watches this is so young they don't know about the glory that is Wall Street bets. And then they'll find out, and then they can go buy some GME and hold with their diamond hands. We could start Wall Street bets too, baby. I really wanted Mom to react to that when I sent that chat. When I'm like, yo, diamond hands. I really want her to say something. She just did not react.
To the fucking moon. No, I think Monday is going to be interesting because for the way I understand it is, and this might be not explicitly correct, but the way I understand it is like, so you had like the short squeeze, and here in the phrase meaning like people in the short position taking such a high loss, like great volume loss that they have to close their position out in order to like not effectively bankrupt their funds or lose too much money. So like by the short interest percentage, like the squeeze clearly isn't over, but I'm wondering when people are going to start taking profits because like that deep value guy,
he's got $33 million.
He's probably like $40-some million in the green. Like he clearly had like a much better viewpoint of this than the average person, but the average person might not have the same risk tolerance as this guy.
I think people have already started pulling out. I think people started pulling out with that initial Robinhood lockdown. I think people started pulling out. AMC, they're definitely still going nuts on that one. And to the fact that they saved AMC. AMC made $600 million when they sold it.
Here's what happened, right? So there's a lot of ways to invest in a company, one of which is through debt. AMC... sorry. So this, I believe it was Silver Lake. This big private equity firm, Silver Lake, bought convertible, which is like a form of debt that converts into equity, either at a specific point in time or at the discretion of whoever holds it. So like you usually convert it out of debt into equity either when the stock price is going up or above a certain like strike price, or like you just want the stock. I don't know. Like they converted it out of debt to equity. So now they don't owe interest and principal on $600 million.
Yeah,
it's great. I don't know if that was like the smartest move to convert that to equity. Maybe they're gonna get out of the position, Silver Lake, but then again, like I'm not sure when people are gonna go back to the movie theaters, or at least in the volumes they did before.
I think once the COVID vaccine is readily distributed, I think they'll go back to the movie theaters. The problem is that they tried to release the movies like now, and it's like, yo, can you guys just like put them out on HBO Max or whatever? And then this is an easy boss, so I can talk. But it's like, put it out on HBO Max or whatever. And just do it now, and the theaters are dead, and it's like whatever, and just eat the loss, because like you saw how bad Tenet went, right?
Yeah,
like,
I think it was also like not a great movie, maybe.
No, the problem with Nolan stuff is that like it's designed to be watched in a very specific way, and he's an auteur, so he has all his bullshit. But it was just like, no, you should have just put it out on HBO Max or whatever WB's version is. Is WB on HBO Max?
HBO. They're owned by AT&T, I think, effectively.
They are? Okay, yeah. I don't know. But they should have just put it out on HBO Max, and they would have been fine. Because he tried to put that movie in theaters in like the absolute middle of the pandemic. Like when it was at, it was when there were 10,000 cases a day out here. He was trying to get Tenet released in theaters, and it was like, dude, what are you doing?
I have no idea. Just like the other thing is like, so I think the new Wonder Woman movie made like, I don't know, 50 million dollars I think from HBO Max, and they're calling it like it's a huge success. Like, and again, like, I'm sorry, like, if people watch the movie, like, I don't want to sound like someone who's like just railing on a movie.
Okay,
like,
title of this episode: we shit on Wonder Woman. Let's go. It is like, really
it just
bad.
Was bad.
Like I
know so many good actors in it. Like the guy from Mandalorian, he's also in Narcos, by the way, one of my favorite shows. Kristen Wiig, who's like, you know, to be honest, it was a surprise choice to see her in a more serious, not funny role, but she didn't do a bad job. And Gal Gadot, who's a tremendous, like pretty awesome as Wonder Woman, and you have like what you like. I'm serious. I think we were watching this, right? And I think I walked out of the living room like 2 or 3 times. Because like I said, I
left right away because I was like, I knew it was going to be
dialogue, so campy, and it doesn't have to be like super dark or anything. But like, it was like this movie was out of like all of the rejected dialogue of the 80s.
Well, my problem was so like, yes, I had seen discussions and whatever on Reddit, but what actually got me to go drop this movie was I saw Kristen Wiig's CGI like who's she, Cheetah?
Oh god, that was terrible.
And the problem was, at the beginning of this year, I saw the movie that unleashed the plague, Cats. and I took one look at that and I was like, that's Cats. I'm not touching this. Like,
fair.
That's all I needed to see. Like, I know you're not supposed to judge books by their cover, but sometimes you can just call it. Sometimes you can call it. Because like, I went to see Cats because I knew it was going to be terrible. And like, what I'm really waiting for is so there's apparently a rumored cut of Cats where they all have buttholes.
The Snyder cut of Cats?
No, yeah, so it's called the butthole cut, and people are really trying to get it unreleased, and I really want to see it.
No, I don't want that. We don't need. There's some things we just ignorance is bliss in some situations.
I need to know.
I don't. I don't. If you find it, don't send it to me.
I'm not sending it to you. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, I was just like, I mean, like that. Like, I don't even know how you write a movie where you basically. It almost takes more skill to write a movie where you don't like take advantage of an individual actor's like specific talents or abilities. Like you make Pedro Pascal, who like is like can deliver an awesome serious line, command a scene. You make him like, I don't even know, like a bad version of like the Riddler or something, like something terrible from like one of those 90s Batman movies. And then you take Kristen Wiig, who's hilarious, and make her basically like every like take off her glasses that she's hot kind of like at character. Who's always terrible. And you take Gal Gadot and you basically have her like be like this emotionally fragile woman.
Yeah, but
for like no good reason, because as far as I could tell from the movie, he fell in love with who hasn't gotten over a guy who died 70 years ago, and they still don't really even explain that well. Not the death, but like the depth of the connection between his death and in the 80s, and then they just put the dude in a different body and like for no reason like make that important to the movie when they could have just manifested him like randomly. Like it is just like it was just bad. I was really upset that was a bad movie.
The actual problem is that movies aren't made singular anymore, which this is a Nolan thing. So Nolan's Tenet is a standalone movie, which is cool because standalone movies aren't a thing anymore. Everything's its own fucking cinematic universe. It's terrible. So you end up writing these characters into these tropes and like little boxes because you have to set them up for movie 2. And it's just like, stop. Just stop. Like
I don't even know where they're gonna go from here for like I assume there's gonna be a third Wonder Woman, so they're gonna have to fix this.
They have to do Justice. They have to do Justice League again.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna do that.
They have to do Justice League again. I don't know how they're gonna do it because we're getting a new Batman. I think Cavill was really good as Superman. The problem was they wouldn't let him be Superman. They just made him an edgelord.
Yeah. Also, the whole CGI mustache was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that will never not be funny.
That was so funny. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this is what I'm saying. If you're gonna make one hero really campy, make it Superman. You know, Batman's supposed to be dark. Fine. And like, I get like maybe like the contrast in characters and stuff. But like, that doesn't need to be every character, right? And like, I get you have Flash or whatever, but like, it's Flash, man. Like, nobody really cared about him. Nobody watched the movie for the Flash.
No. So the Flash is the best scene in the movie. You remember when Superman is like destroying the League, and then the Flash takes off, and then Superman moves with him, and the Flash is like, "Oh shit!"
Because there's like a whole like comic book thing about this, right? Like, who's actually faster? I'm pretty sure it's Flash, right?
Oh yeah, of course it's the Flash.
But they have a race, right? They have this whole race.
Yeah,
like,
they have a crazy race, and then the Flash goes, "Yo, that was for charity, dude."
Wait, actually, sorry. The zipper thing was actually pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. No, you're fine. we're playing a Mario game. Feel free to talk about Mario.
Yeah, back for our thousandth tangent of a conversation. Like, yeah, I was just like, what does this guy do? Like, they're just not fun to watch, you know?
My problem with the Flash
I'm not like a you know, diehard Marvel or comic fan or whatever. I just want to watch a good movie. Like,
yeah,
my bar is not even that high anymore.
Does Flash even have a standalone movie?
Huh?